So here we are looking at the Alloy Sniper 158, and I gotta say, not a bad board. Very much a Nidecker board. Reminds me of the Nidecker boards that I was super stoked on in like 2010-11 when everything was all like rocker. And as you can see from the camber profile I showed you on the table and here, there's just a very like micro camber between the feet, and then a very mellow rocker throughout the board. And it's got a, you know, kind of a mid flex, and it's got a good snappy feel to it, although it's not super poppy. It takes a little bit of work to generate some spring, you know, off the tail or tip or from between the feet. But I had one of those perfect days where it's like groomers, there's some leftover powder, there's some harder snow, nothing super hard, just kind of like medium to powder. So it's just one of those perfect days to test the board. And you know, and like all Nidecker boards, you know, with this Camrock, the float is just effortless and easy. So this is a great board. Has a setback stance if you want. So it's a great board for powder. It's a good all mountain board, but this older type of Camrock is getting a little old for me. I really appreciate, you know, how Yes and Jones kind of augmented the camber and brought the camber a little bit further past the bindings or to the bindings, and it makes the ride a little more fun. I found this board fun to make good wide radius turns and even kind of like mellow carves, but anything harder than that, you start to feel it wash out. There's just not enough camber there to really give you a good time, you know, if you really like to rail out turns. But it's a good all mountain cruiser, and it's got a good feel to it. The construction is really good. I'm surprised because Tunisia used to have some issues in years past, and now this looks like every other board out there. No real issues, you know, fast base. Just a good all-around cruiser that I think the right rider could like. Real quick edge to edge. You know, paired it up with cartels and SLXs, and you know, just cruised the mountain, and it was fun. Although you know, it didn't really have anything dynamic. I think my biggest complaint, I think this would be an amazing board if they just added about 2 to 3 times the amount of camber. It looks like only like, you know, just like 20-30% camber, it seems like, where it'd be great if they went to like, you know, 50-60% camber. It would make this a really fun board for riders of all levels. For now, it's just kind of more for cruisers and people who, you know, just like to butter around and play. So that's the Alloy Sniper.